Hello guys, today I'm going to show how to convert SPSS data into Stata format. You probably know that you can easily convert SPSS data into Stata if you have newer version of either Stata or SPSS. In SPSS, you can save it as a Stata format, a save as option using the save as option. And in Stata, in the newer version like Stata 17, you can import the SPSS version data into Stata. These are very easy, but somehow, for example, you don't have newer version of Stata, so you have older version like Stata 14 or Stata 11, and you don't have SPSS. So what to do? Then basically you can use R, which is easy to install. This is free software, no need to buy because SPSS and Stata are not free. You have to buy them. So you can go to the Google and you can go Google and write R download for Windows. So you'll have the Windows download R 4.3.1 version for Windows. You can click it here and you can download here. You can click here 79 megabytes, 64-bit. So then after downloading, you can then install it, which is very easy. I don't want to show that because I have already installed R. So I just open it. A bit. So when you open the R, that is the scenario. And when you get the R window, R has also similarity with the Stata. If you are a Stata user, you know that Stata you can use either do file or directly you can write command here. So here in the R, this is the command area. Whatever you write, like you want to make this a captchas, change the directory, capcd, like to change the directory, you can use in a Stata do file, or here you can write setwd initially. As you know, what is the benefit of setting directory at the beginning? Because you don't need to use again the directory path for importing data and exporting data. So once you do that here, you don't need to do again and again. So remember, in a Stata it is backward slash, but in R it is forward slash, and my folder name is temporary, and with inverted comma and bracket. Then it will be working. So then basically the working directory has been set. And if you have the another folder, you can have the working directory. So for example, it is in another drive, another folder. Then when you go to the Explorer, Windows Explorer, then you can just have a right button click and then copy address. Then you can take it in R and put it within this bracket and inverted comma. That's easy. So whatever, after setting that, then you need to call two libraries. Like you have to write, because in the Stata you don't need library, but here you need library to install, sorry, to import data and to export data. So library like Heaven is needed to say to import SPSS data, okay, SPSS format data. And you need another library called foreign to save data into Stata format. Just two library needed in Stata format. If you don't have this library installed, you can go to the package and install packages, and then first select the region, like then you can select the packages. So it is all packages are in alphabetic order. Like for Heaven, you have to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So Heaven. start with HAVEN. HAVEN, not. So this is the header. Okay. After selecting that, then okay, then the package will be installed. I've already installed, so I am not using that. If you don't want to go there, install dot packages and then bracket, then inverted comma like 7 inverted comma bracket, then enter. It will be installed, but it will ask maybe the area, then it will be installed. Similarly, you can do for foreign. Okay, once you install it, then it is very easy to use, like in Stata it is called use, here it is called read underscore SAV, as it is SPSS format. So, but you can give a name of the data, which is like data frame DF. I give any name you can give. Instead of DF, you can put data or whatever name. Then write read underscore SAV. Then first bracket. Then you need inverted comma, which my data name is, if you go here, this is COVID.sav. So write COVID.sav inverted comma, then bracket, then enter. So then you can view the data like view. Remember, it is capital letter V. It is very sensitive, not a small letter V. V is capital letter. Then DF. Then you can have see the data. So then data will come into like a Excel sheet or any kind of worksheet like in Stata. So after that, you can write it to, then you can convert it to a Stata format. Then for that, you need to just write DTA, because Stata format data is called DTA, as you know. So then it is very easy. So then what is the data frame name? DF, then comma, then within inverted comma, you can write COVID.dta, then bracket. Remember, if you don't have, for example, in the read as dot underscore sav, then you need to write the whole path if you don't set working directory at the beginning. So for example, in the also same thing in the case of write DT, like instead of just COVID.dta, you have to write C, then double dot, then forward, then temporary, then forward slash. Like that, you have to write the whole path. But as you have set the directory at the beginning, you don't need to write that. So just that's it. Then you can do that. So yeah, error packages has come. It said failed to create column iesr underscore dollar. Provided name contains an illegal character. So basically, SPSS allows this kind of character, but Stata doesn't allow. So for that, you have to rename the this dollar sign. I mean, you have to remove the dollar sign and you have to put another name of the variable. Like how to rename, like in names, df. That means you are going to change the name in the data frame df. Then again, what are the specific variable name? Like again, you have to write df. Sorry, names df, and then double equal sign, then inverted comma. The variable name is iesr underscore dollar. That is the old name. So it will be renamed. So what is the rename? iesr. Just remove the dollar sign within inverted comma. That's it. In the starter, it is very easy. I know, rename old name and the new name. But here it is, old name is here within the bracket, and then outside it is the new name, iesr. Without the dollar, it is a new name. So then give enter. Then basically the variable name has been changed. if you see the previous view, you can see that the variable iesr has the dollar sign with it. So this iesr, this has the dollar sign. But with the new with this command, after this command, if you view again, then then again you can see that that dollar sign has been changed. There is no dollar sign anymore. See, this is the column iesr. There is no dollar sign anymore. So now see that whether this write dta command is working or not. Again, we try to make this command. Yes, this command has been worked now, but can you check that this is opening in Stata? So I have the older version of Stata, which is Stata 11. That is very easy, very old version, and I don't need to say install or anything. It's just going here and write and click this .exe file, then it will open. Now I try to open this the data file like temporary folder and COVID data. It is not opening Stata format. It said this data is not a Stata format. So what is the case here? Another problem is here, I think. So write version name instead of that, like version. So it's now it's said as it is an older version. It said into the older version it cannot save because this specific cell, like row number 8 and column number 227, a provided strange value was longer than the available storage size of the specified column. Okay, so previous version of Stata, like older version like Stata 11, before I think Stata 14 version or 13 version, the Stata doesn't allow longer, the name of variable level, variable category level. So for that, you need to use a bit longer command, which I have a script file, or we can say do file already written. So that is syntax underscore COVID. So that command is uh, like that, which is nothing. It is called df, the same data frame. So data frame will be changed. What change it will make? It is said the function name is R has the function as.data.frame apply again the data frame. 2 means from the second row it will apply because first row is the variable name, so it will not change a variable name. But from the second row, it will make the variable name, sorry, the category or the level. If it is very longer, then it is said function x if class x is equal character. If it is a character, not the value, not the one to number, it is a character, then substitute string, the character number of characters should be up to 128. It cannot be more than that because Stata 11 will not allow more than that. And else x, if it is the number or already lower than that, then whatever it has, it will be like that, else x. So this is the function. You can also write it here in that way. If like in a do file kind of thing, you can write also that way. Then it will also work. Like how do you like the function name? But when you write here, you have to write the whole thing in the one line. It will not be taking the broken line. So after having this command, if you now write this command again, now I hope it will work. Yes, it is now working. Now if you go to the Stata, then you can see that the same command will now work. Now same command will now work. Now data has come here. Data has come here. Same folder, but previously it was longer strange name. But now you can see the data has come. You can see the data. It is a COVID data. It is surveyed in COVID time, individual level data about health and individual information. Only problem here it creates that in the data SPSS and Stata, you know that the value number and value label can be seen together. But when you go convert by R, then that level is missing. You know, we see only the number, but we don't see any level. So that is the only drawback, but still it might be good enough if you have any other option, because R is the free option. If you have the questionnaire, then you can put the value in the Stata,